Okay, by using geometrical method, now we are discussing the proof of sine a plus b and cos a plus b. Okay, get ready my dear kids. See now, just you take a rectangle. See, just I'm taking one right angle. Is it right angle or not? And again, now just I'm taking 1 unit length hypotenuse. It is a right angled triangle. Right angled triangle I have drawn. Just it is a construction. With the help of this, easily we can prove it. Now, I'm taking one line which is passes through this vertex and parallel to this line. Okay. Yes, very good. One more line I'm taking. This is passes through this vertex and parallel to this line. So this is 90 degrees because these two lines are parallel and these two lines are parallel. So that side definitely this is 90 and this is 90. So we got it. One rectangle, one right angle triangle we inscribed in this rectangle and whose hypotenuse is 1. Okay, just we are representing by some letters P, Q, R, S, and this we will take it as P, Q, R, S, T, U. Okay, for our convention, just this angle I am taking as a this angle I am taking as a B. Okay, see how many pieces of right angle triangles are there? See, this is one piece, this is one, and this is one, this is one. Just 4 right angled triangles are there here. With the help of that, we can prove it easily. Now you observe. First, we are concentrating on angles. Get ready. See, this is A, this is B. Now you observe, these two lines are parallel and it is the transversal. This whole angle is A plus B. So that's why this is also A plus B. What is the reason, can you say? Because alternate angles are equal. These two lines are parallel and it is transversal. These two are called alternate interior angles. So that's why that two are equal. Yes or no? Now you observe, this is B. This is 90. Can you say the angle of it? Yes, excellent. 90 minus B, because sum of the 3 angles in a triangle is 180 degrees. Now add these 3 angles, you will get 180. B we cancel, 90 plus 90, 180. Excellent. Now observe my dear kids. This is A. This is 90. Can you say this angle? Can you say it? A 90. So this is definitely, what is it? 90 minus A. Excellent. Now this you observe, this is a linear pair. Entire angle is 180. So 90 minus A, 90. So this angle is definitely A. So in each triangle we got it at least one angle. See, in this triangle it is A plus B. This is A and here A and here B. Just at least one angle enough for us. With the help of trigonometry, if you have known one angle and one side, then definitely we can find remaining sides in a right angle triangle. Yes or no? So now get ready my dear kids. What happens in a triangle PTU? So now we are observing triangle PTU. Okay, that triangle you take it. PTU. in triangle. See Nana, first one, in triangle PTU. In triangle PTU. Now you observe PT is the angle which is opposite to UT. So that's why UT is called opposite side of B in triangle PTU. Yes or no? In introduction only we discussed. Opposite side is equal to hypotenuse into sine of an angle. So sine B. So that's why UT value is sine B. UT value is sine B. Can you say PT value? This PT is adjacent side of angle B. So that's why this PT is equal to, can you say the adjacent side formula? Adjacent side is equal to hypotenuse into cosine of an angle B, means cos B. So that's why we got it UT value and PT value. So UT value how much? UT value is sine B. And PT value is cos B. Yes, excellent. Now you observe, my dear kids, problem is made easy because in this triangle you have a one angle and one side. In this triangle you have a one angle and one side. In this right angle triangle also you have a one angle and one side. With the help of that we can find remaining. Okay, get ready, my dear kids. Now what we will do? So can we take this piece? Just what is that piece? The name of this piece is triangle URT. In triangle URT, sine A I am asking. Sine A. In triangle URT, sine A is equal to. See Nana, what is the opposite side of sine A? UR. Hypotenuse is sine B. Hypotenuse how much? Because it is the hypotenuse. This is opposite to the right angle R. So that's why it is the hypotenuse of this triangle. Now you have to say sine A is equal to, what is the formula? Opposite side of A into hypotenuse. Okay, see, now I am asking you, what is the value of UR? What is the value of UR? UR is equal to hypotenuse into sine A. Yes or no? Opposite side of A is equal to hypotenuse into sine A. So that's why UR is equal to sine B into sine A. And again, observe what is the adjacent side of angle A. See, RT is the adjacent side. What is the formula for adjacent side? Adjacent side is equal to hypotenuse into cos A. What is the hypotenuse value? Sine B. Can you say what is the value of RT? RT is equal to, it is the adjacent side of angle A. It is a adjacent side of angle A. So that's why, can you say the RT value? RT is equal to, what is that? Cos A into hypotenuse. What is the hypotenuse value? Sine B. So that's why you will get RT is equal to cos A into sine B. Just can I write here? Just I am writing here. This is the cos A into sine B. This is opposite side now. UR value sine A into sine B. We got it this. And one more triangle we have here. What is the triangle? PQT. In PQT triangle, you observe QT is opposite side of angle A. Yes or no? So opposite side formula. QT is equal to what we get? What we get? Sine A into hypotenuse. Sine A. Yes, sine A into hypotenuse. What is the hypotenuse value? Cos B. So that's why you got it opposite side. Now you observe PQ is the adjacent side of angle A in triangle PQT. So this is the adjacent side, no? So can you say adjacent side PQ is equal to cos A into hypotenuse. What is the hypotenuse? hypotenuse is cos B. So that's why PQ is equal to cos A into cos B. Okay, good, excellent. Now, one more triangle we have, last triangle. Okay, using this triangle, this problem, we will finish it easily. See, now you observe. What is the triangle name? PUS. PUS triangle. In that triangle, you have the angle A plus B. Yes or no? What is the opposite side of A plus B? PS. Can you see the PS value? PS is equal to sine of A plus B into hypotenuse. So what is the hypotenuse value? 1. So that's why 1 into sine of A plus B. Again we get sine of A plus B. Now US is the adjacent side of angle A plus B in triangle PUS. So adjacent side is equal to formula. What will you get? Adjacent side is equal to cos of A plus B into hypotenuse. So here hypotenuse is 1 and cos of A plus B. So we got it all dimensions of a rectangle. Yes or no? It is a rectangle because all angles are equal. Then the geometrical figure is called a rectangle. It is the four-sided figure and all four angles are equal. So that's why. Now, do you know properties of rectangle? In a rectangle, opposite sides are equal. Yes or no? Just you observe two opposite sides. What are those? Observe, Nana. Just PS is equal to QR. Yes or no? PS is equal to QR. And this QR is the sum of these two segments. What are those? RT plus QT. Yes or no? Yes, in a rectangle, opposite sides are equal, no? So PS is equal to QR. And that QR is equal to sum of RT plus TQ. Yes or no? Now, what is PS value? Sine of A plus B. That is equal to, again, now you observe here. See RT value. RT is RT cos A sin B and QT sin A cos B. Just QT value take it. First QT value is sin A cos B plus TR value is cos A sin B. So that's right. You got it. Sine of A plus B is equal to sin A cos B plus cos A sin B. Now we are discussing one more opposite side. What is that? RS and PQ. RS is equal to PQ. Yes or no? So what is the RS value, Nana? RS value is this and PQ value is this. So RS is nothing but a sum of SU plus UR, that is equal to PQ. Now what is SU value, Nana? Cos of A plus B. Cos of A plus B plus sin A sin B. Sin A sin B, that is equal to, you will get it, PQ, cos A cos B. Cos A cos B. So now you observe cos of A plus B is equal to cos A cos B minus sin A sin B. So that's why you got it. Sin of A plus B equal to sin A cos B plus cos A sin B. Cos of A plus B equal to cos A cos B minus sin A sin B. This is one of the approach and simplest approach. Okay. Now my question. Can you say the answer? Are these formulae always true by taking any A comma B values? Okay, without doubt. Sorry, here A plus B is a acute angle, no? Maybe acute angles kautundemo nani. Did you get such kind of doubt? It is true for all real numbers. So for our convention, just we have taken this and using circular function we can solve for any two values of a comma b, that two results are satisfied by any two real numbers a comma b. Okay, because simply by using common sense you say me cos of a plus b formula, what is it? Yes, cos of a plus b is equal to adjacent side of a plus b by hypotenuse. Is hypotenuse 0? Hypotenuse never be 0. Okay, sometimes hypotenuse coincide with adjacent side, sometimes coincide with the opposite side, but it's never be 0. So that's why output always defined. Output is defined, then definitely you can take it as any input. That input is any two real numbers. So cos of a plus b is equal to cos a cos b minus sin a sin b. Sin of a plus b is equal to sin a cos b plus cos a sin b. It is valid for all values of, for all real values of a comma b. Okay, good. Can you prove cos of a minus b and sin of a minus b? It's that easy. Because see, just you have to replace in place of b, just you replace minus b, then you will get it. Can you say what is the cos of minus b value? Yes, it is cos b. Already we discussed. Cos of negative angle is a positive angle. Yes or no? Cos b will get it. And sin of minus b is equal to, what did you get? Yes, minus sin b. You will get it minus sin b. So that's why just replace in sin of minus b plus minus sin b, cos of minus b plus cos b. So now you replace it. Sin a minus b is equal to sin a cos of minus b is nothing but a cos b, plus cos a sin of minus b is nothing but a minus sin b. So that's why here you will get a minus symbol. So sin of a minus b is equal to sin a cos b minus cos a sin b. And you observe here cos of a plus b. So now you take it cos of a minus b. So what will you get, Nana? Cos of a minus b is equal to cos a into cos of minus b. Cos of minus b, again cos b, no? Just you will get cos a cos b. And again here you take it sin of minus b. Sin of minus b is nothing but a minus sin b. So minus into minus, what will get? Plus will get. So that's why cos of a minus b is equal to cos a cos b plus sin a sin b. Some of the applications you will do it on this concept. Get ready.